ABC9 News forecast first.
Hi everyone, I hope that you've had a wonderful Wednesday. Let's check out the HD radar where some light flurries are attempting to fight dry air and reaching the surface. I think they're going to have a tough time in doing so. I think the chances of accumulation are even less, but don't be surprised if you see a snowflake or two here tonight. Here are the temperatures: 30 degrees in Wayne, 29 in Sioux City, 25 up in Sheldon. It remains fairly cool, but not too bad. We should be at about 24 at midnight with mostly cloudy skies, 21 at 7 a.m. and up to 34 degrees by noon tomorrow. It's looking like tomorrow is going to be much warmer as we keep the sunshine, and full details are coming up. Your news starts now.
Now on ABC9 News.
Small absentee ballot numbers raise questions about yesterday's special election.
Yeah, it was really life-changing, actually.
A Norfolk teen brings home the crown at her first pageant.
He was a grand man. He had such a love of his country.
Family and friends honor a longtime local public servant.
Live with local news that matters in Sioux City, Iowa. This is ABC9 News at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jenna Renstrom.
And I'm Tim Seaman. Several school improvement projects in Sioux City are on hold tonight after voters said no to a tax hike just yesterday.
And after a closer look at the ballot numbers, viewers we heard from are wondering if a snag in the absentee ballot process played a part. So we took a look. Mo Hyder shares what he learned.
That's right, Jenna and Tim. Tuesday's ballot issue wasn't even close, failing 2,723 to 1,504. 64% of the voters said no to one physical plant and equipment levy that would have produced about $45 million over 10 years. Today, the absentee voting in the election, or lack of it rather, got plenty of attention.
They said, no, we're not ready for this, and so we'll accept that result. We'll move forward without providing those enhancements to projects and programs.
It was the second time local voters had been asked to approve the levy. 58% said no in 2011. That number climbed to 65% on Tuesday. This year's vote produced an even bigger discrepancy when it comes to absentee ballots. In 2011, 5,068 people voted to vote absentee. On Tuesday, only 308 absentee ballots were counted. The issue, a mailing to voters, was delayed. We asked Commissioner of Elections Pat Gill if that affected the outcome.
No, I don't think it affected the outcome of the election.
By law, Gill says the last day the city could fulfill an absentee ballot request was on the Wednesday prior to Thanksgiving. But the delay made that impossible for some.
We sent them up to Sioux Falls a week before Thanksgiving. Problem with doing that is that we use the bulk rate, and that is not priority mailing. Usually we get turnaround time. When we send it up there, it goes out the next day or the next couple of days. Well, some folks didn't receive it until the day before Thanksgiving or after election.
So what's next for those projects the school district hoped to tackle? Superintendent Gosman says they'll wait for another day, but the day needs to be sooner than later.
If you defer enough long enough, you're going to actually be in a hole that's going to cost more money. And it is my opinion that this was a worthwhile conversation to have at this time, because we don't want to get in the business of deferring too much regular maintenance. Parking.
The school district can request another vote on the PEPL funding as early as next year. Jenna?
All right, thanks so much for that report tonight, Mo. The murder trial of a South Sioux City man began earlier this morning in Dakota County Court. 23-year-old Raymond Gonzalez is accused of killing 28-year-old Bonnie Baker in her home last December. Today, the prosecution called its first witness, 18-year-old Kylie Neff from Winnebago. Kylie told the court she had been partying with Gonzalez, the victim, and her brother the night before the shooting. She testified the group had been drinking heavily and doing drugs the 2 nights prior to the incident. She also testified the morning of the shooting, the victim's brother teased Gonzalez about being gay, and while he was leaving, Gonzalez made threatening remarks. The trial is expected to last until next week. A grand jury has voted to not indict New York police officer Daniel Panateo in the chokehold death of Eric Gardner on Staten Island. Gardner's family was not notified in advance, and they are said to be astounded and astonished. Gardner was stopped on suspicion of selling loose cigarettes in July. An amateur video shows the black man telling the officers to leave him alone before the officer used what appeared to be a banded chokehold. Gardner was heard yelling, "I can't breathe." The medical examiner ruled Gardner's death a homicide and determined that the chokehold did contribute to that death.
Parents with children who have mental health disabilities gathered in Des Moines today, working to make sure their concerns are known. The groups say that $6 million pledged to cut wait times for children's mental health waivers isn't working. Parents say that there's a 30-month wait just to get a child the service that they need. It's believed more than 8,000 people with disabilities are waiting for that help. In a statement today, the Department of Human Services said that they do have the money but won't spend it all at once because making sure the department can handle the influx of clients is important. Parents at the Capitol said that children's services need to come first before adults.
Services delayed in this case are services denied. A child develops at such a fast pace that if families don't have the intervention services, the therapies that they need for 2 years, behaviors are going to become fossilized.
That $6 million will only go so far. It can help the DHS, says, with about 1,100 clients with that $6 million, but it would take $25 million to take care of everyone on that waiting list.
Friends, family, and constituents gathered today in Hull to honor the life of a longtime state representative from Northwest Iowa. Dwayne Alons passed away over the weekend after a battle with cancer. He'd served Iowa's 4th District in the State House since 1999. He was also a retired brigadier general in the Iowa Air National Guard. Speaking to a crowd of over 300 people, friends, and colleagues described Alons as a man of faith, courage, and a true statesman. Those who knew him best say they will always remember him for his ability to put others before himself.
I just pray that God raises up more individuals like him who so love their country that they'll serve and go out there and just make this a wonderful place for everybody to live.
I will remember him as a very humble, patient, gentle spirit who yet knew conviction and was able to articulate his conviction in a way that drew others in.
Alons was 68 years old. A special election to fill his seat has been scheduled for January 6th. Sioux City School Superintendent Paul Gosman has received special recognition from the president. Dr. Gosman is one of 100 superintendents from across the country being recognized for the technology that's being implemented in their school districts. The White House and U.S. Department of Education has labeled the Sioux City district as future ready. The district gives each student a laptop for classroom use and even has elementary kids working on computer coding. A Northeast Nebraska teenager will soon be representing her high school, her town, and the entire state as the reigning Miss Nebraska Teen USA. Rachel Krause met with her today and found out that success like this runs in the family. Rachel?
Confidence, poise, and public service. Those are things that 17-year-old Paige Pfluger of Norfolk is learning through her months of hard work and training to compete in Miss Teen USA. And it's paying off. She's got the crown to prove it. Winning the crown may be difficult, but for 17-year-old Paige Pfluger, it was mostly just fun.
I remember one of my interviews, all we did was talk about Harry Potter. Yeah, you wouldn't expect that with a pageant, but it was really fun.
The Norfolk native is back to high school at Lutheran High Northeast this week, where she says she's gotten a lot of support in her journey to become Miss Nebraska Teen USA. And Paige says despite pageant stereotypes, the girls she competed against were supportive too.
I think people kind of relate the pageant as catty, but it's not like that at all. It's one of the best experiences of my life.
Paige will represent Nebraska in the Miss Teen USA pageant next summer. Something unexpected for the high schooler who says she used to be shy.
If I can walk in a swimsuit in front of all those people, I bet I can just, say what I already know with the lines, so.
I see such a huge difference from where she was 4-6 months ago to where she is today, as far as maturity, ability to communicate, and so forth.
And royalty? Well, it runs in the family. Paige's mom, Paula, was Miss Nebraska in 1980, making for a special bond between mother and daughter.
It was very exciting to see her on stage, and it was very emotional for me, too.
And while Paige is living a life some little girls could only dream of, the reality of all she's achieved is taking some time to sink in.
I actually lay it in front of my dresser, and I kind of stare at it sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is real life.
Paige says she's taking a break and relaxing a bit before diving into the prep work to compete for Miss Teen USA. That competition, by the way, we held in the Bahamas. Jenna and Tim.
That's not too bad. What a beautiful girl. But you know, it's the confidence that she just exudes. That's what gets you far in that pageant world.
Poise. Yeah, very poised, it seems to me. As you can tell, work is underway right now to repurpose a couple of businesses in town, both the old Black Bear Diner locations in Sioux City. The one on Hamilton Boulevard is being completely demolished to make way for a Starbucks and the Qdoba restaurant. The one at Lakeport Commons that you're seeing here is being remodeled into an old Chicago pizza and tap room. Crews expect to be completed with those projects sometime this spring, so mark it on the calendar.
And still to come, it's the season of giving, and 2 children are asking for help on Facebook to give their dad something that could save his life. That story's still ahead.
And we witnessed sunshine through most of our Wednesday today. We're going to see it again here tomorrow with warmer temperatures. We'll keep the heat into the weekend, and it looks like there's a chance of some weekend showers. We'll tell you how much to expect coming up.
You're watching ABC9 News at 10 with Tim Seaman, Jenna Renstrom, Chief Meteorologist Fred Hexam, and Sports Director Chris Palmquist. This is ABC9 News at 10.
The U.S. military is outraged over this Christmas shopper, why he shouldn't be getting a discount.
And it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride so far for December. Does it last through the middle of the month?
Tomorrow on ABC9 News This Morning.
The year may be ending, but the savings continues on new name brand furniture at Unclaimed Freight Furniture. Save 30% off store-wide, plus an additional 5% off with in-store bonus coupons. Save $300 on this 92-inch sofa, now just $399. Save $480 on this 2-piece sectional, now $699. Get huge year-end savings, plus 12-month no-interest financing on name brands Ashley, Sealy, and more. Unclaimed Freight Furniture, Transit Plaza, Sioux City, and North Broadway, Yankton.
Corn looks great again this year.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Of course. I better be moving along.
Say, what year is that deal you're driving?
Activate thrusters.
To develop breakout genetics, breakthrough traits, and seed capable of record-breaking yields, we went to the future and brought back some corn. Ask your Syngenta seed advisor about Golden Harvest.
Hurry in for hot savings on these Hy-Vee hot deals and more. Hy-Vee butter only $1.99 with coupon. Washington Honeycrisp apples just $1.38 a pound. Hy-Vee Angus Reserve boneless beef chuck roast only $3.99 a pound. Gold medal flour just $1.49 with coupon. Nestle Toll House morsels or chunks only $1.59 with coupon. And Hy-Vee sugar just 99 cents with coupon. Check out these Hy-Vee hot deals and more this week at Hy-Vee.
I'm a Nebraskan, and I work for TransCanada. As a state, we need to power the engines that drive our economy. We need affordable fuel for the machines that help us feed the nation without depending on oil from the Middle East. And we need more ways to increase local tax revenues to build roads, hospitals, and schools. The Keystone XL pipeline will help deliver those solutions while protecting our land and water with the most advanced pipeline technology in America today. My name is Terry Anderson, and I'm a safety specialist for TransCanada.
Sofia Vergara has an amazing body, but the face not so much.
Kimmel's got away with Sofia Vergara. Plus, find out who's naughty or nice and the finale of Do You Have What It Takes?
Can I give you a hug?
New Kimmel tonight on ABC.
The Knepfler Chevrolet weather ball has turned to blue. Colder weather will ensue. Find new roads with Knepfler Chevrolet. Check us out at kchev.com.
Welcome back. 2 children are turning to social media to help fulfill their Christmas wish this year, but they aren't asking for something that can be bought at a store.
They're asking for someone to save their dad's life by donating a kidney. Kevin Traeger has their story.
What do you think it would mean to your kids for someone to donate their kidney to you?
It would change your life. It really would.
During a time of year when most children are asking for the latest toys or clothing for Christmas, Emery and Kylie McKinney have a different wish list with just one item, a kidney for their father.
It physically drains you every single time you do dialysis.
After a childhood disease caused his kidneys to fail at 23, Kyle McKinney received a transplant from his mother 10 years ago, but in 2012 that kidney failed and McKinney has been on dialysis ever since.
The longer he's on dialysis, the harder it's going to make to find a deceased kidney, because eventually it may be so worn down that he won't be allowed on the list anymore.
So instead of waiting for a deceased donor, McKinney's wife Paige and their 2 daughters took to Facebook, creating a special page to find a living one.
It's heartwarming to know that many people are out there sharing his story and helping us find a donor.
And while they haven't found success just yet, the McKinneys are anxious to see what the future holds.
I call him every morning at 7 just to make sure he woke up sometimes, and just to know that I don't have to do that. I mean, it would just be a weight lifted off my shoulders.
But even more importantly for this family, it would be an opportunity to bring them together, enjoying things many of us take for granted every day.
I'd love to be back at work, supporting my family, be able to play with my kids again. Teach them how to ride horses. Everything I was doing before.
Boy, that's a heartbreaking story, isn't it?
Who knows, maybe someone right here in Siouxland could fill that need. You just never know.
I know, you never know when you talk about social media,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Well, our weather tonight, not too bad, and looking like a good week, huh?
Yeah, it's really looking like a really nice week. We've had some 30s and 40s return, and it looks like they're going to stay here now through the end of the week. So it's really looking pretty nice. If you need to get your car washed, well, now's a good time as well, as we're not expecting too much on the precipitation front either. Here's a look at our almanac for today. We reached a high temperature of 35 degrees, pretty much average for December the 3rd, 21 degrees for the low temperature this morning. Here's the Sioux City Skycam HD as we look into downtown Sioux City. Of course, a lot of activity going on with the NAIA volleyball tournament and plenty of great restaurants and stuff as well. Let's move on and have a look at the Fitzpatrick Auto Skycam HD out to the east in Storm Lake, Iowa. Here are the high temperatures from today. 32 degrees in Sioux Falls, 25 up in Aberdeen today, 23. You can see that cold air plummeting a little bit further south today. 28 degrees for the high in Mason City, 36 in Des Moines, and 38 for the high temperature in Lincoln. As we zoom in closer, a lot more 30s here on the map. 38 degrees in Norfolk today, 37 degrees in Tacoma, 33 in both Cherokee and Spencer as well. 29 is the current temperature in Sioux City. We have some clouds that have moved in. 16 degrees for the dew point right now. We have a southeast wind of 10 miles per hour. The temperatures have dropped a little bit from our afternoon highs, but they still aren't too bad if you walk outside. Just make sure that you have a jacket handy. 31 is the current temperature in Norfolk and also in Albion. 33 out in O'Neill. 25 in Carroll and in Storm Lake. It's 20 degrees in Esterville. Here are the winds, which are out of the south and the southeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. These will continue here through the night at about the same pace, so not too windy out there, but it is going to dip the wind chills down into the teens, so it does remain fairly chilly. 13 for the current wind speed in both Norfolk and in Wayne. Let's have a look at our satellite and radar that shows those clouds that have been spilling into the area here. And toward the end of the animation, you can see just a few very light snow showers in northeast Nebraska. Again, there is some very dry air at the surface, so those snowflakes are going to be falling into dry air, and it's unlikely that too many of those will actually reach the surface, but maybe a flurry or two here through the night is a possibility. Let's move on to the Stormcast HD then. There are those clouds pretty thick through the overnight period. That'll keep the temperatures from falling too far, so that's the bright side there. We'll have some sunshine for tomorrow as a southerly wind starts to build back in, and again, we do expect to see our highs tomorrow to get warmer than today as we get up to a high of about 40 degrees. You can see a large area of precipitation then start to build to our south as we go through the overnight Thursday into Friday. It looks like pretty much all of this rain is going to miss south of us. We just expect to see a partly cloudy day locally. As we get into our Saturday, we expect to see more partly cloudy skies, and the temperatures stay pretty much right where they have been, right around 40 degrees. Tonight's low temperature is 21, mostly cloudy, a couple of flurries out there. Pretty calm conditions, though, with a southeast wind of 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow's high temperature, 40 degrees, mostly sunny. The warmth returns, a little bit warmer than today anyways, but it will be a little bit breezy. That'll make it feel just a little bit cooler than that 40-degree mark. Here's the 7-day forecast. We continue to keep the same temperature for Friday, so back-to-back 40-degree days. That's always nice for December. 37 for the high temperature on Saturday, partly cloudy skies. 41 degrees for the high on Sunday. There could be a light shower or two. And then you can see as we get into next week, we'll have some 30s and 40s. So the temperatures don't vary too much as we get into next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday either.
That is prime Christmas light hanging weather.
Yeah, and
if
Christmas
you haven't
shopping.
gotten to it, shopping too.
That's right. Last Saturday, of
busy.
course, would have been a good day too with those 60s. But if you didn't get them up then, well, there's still some good days
Yeah,
ahead.
plenty of time there.
Right.
Coming up in sports, we'll check out 6 basketball games, including a rim rattler at the Newman Flanagan Center.
Plus, we'll head down to the Tyson Event Center to find out how Northwestern and Briar Cliff fared in day 2 at the NAIA Championships.
ABC9 7-day weather forecast is brought to you in part by Baumgars. What you need when you need it.
Hi, I'm Deborah Norville, and I'm asking everyone in Siouxland to help make this holiday season special for so many needy children.
Now more than ever, we need your help.
Be part of the ABC9 team as we join Baumgars for this year's Operation Toys Drive.
You can help give a Siouxland family the Christmas they deserve.
Make sure to donate to the Salvation Army's Operation Toys.
100% of all toys collected will be given away right here in Siouxland.
Operation Toys.
Brought to you by Baumgars and ABC9.
All right, let's find something that can handle these winter mornings. Focus with the Northland Edition winter package. Now we're talking. In silver? Ooh, let's do red. Beautiful. Wow, a no-charge remote start? Yes, please. And heated seats and mirrors? That'll be comfy. Plus it gets that MPG? Perfect. And now I could get a Focus with winter package and no-charge remote start for just $159 a month? That's just $159 a month? Better visit my local Northland Ford dealer today.
Stuck for a holiday gift idea? Give Nebraska lottery tickets. And this year you can enter non-winning holiday scratch tickets for a chance to win a 2015 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. Enter today, or as soon as you're free.
When you have a career as a marketing specialist at ABC9, the sky's the limit on income potential, and every day presents new, exciting projects throughout the community. Step into the spotlight. Call Dan Marsh at 712-224-6727.
This holiday, let Hy-Vee do the cooking with a traditional turkey dinner with your choice of delicious side dishes, or a tender oven-roasted prime rib dinner ready to heat and serve, or choose a savory Cook's Carve Master ham, or a boneless ham with traditional sides and bakery fresh rolls, or our gourmet holiday feast with a turkey and either prime rib or ham, fabulous sides and choice of dessert. Order today and leave the holiday cooking to Hy-Vee.
Right now, get any large original or flatbread taco pizza for only $13.99. Casey's, famous for pizza.
Welcome back. Chris is in now. Things doing pretty well down at the Tyson with the NAIA volleyball tournament.
Great event. I mean, I love to think I could sit there all day and watch that level of volleyball. Exactly.
That's a good competition level.
Yeah, very good. And of course, 2 Siouxland teams competing, and we'll see how they did tonight.
All right.
Well, yesterday was a mixed day for Siouxland at the NAIA volleyball tournament. A win today would all but put Northwestern through to the knockout round, while Briarcliff needed a victory to stay alive. We'll start with the Red Raiders taking on Indiana Wesleyan. First set, Peyton Samuelson rises from the middle, and Northwestern takes the early lead, but Wesleyan, they came to play. Bianca Cifaldi gets the big-time block. They would actually take the first. We jump ahead to the second now. Brooke Fessler, the setter, getting in there on the block party. Northwestern bounces back, takes the second and third to the fourth. Samuelson with the kill. Northwestern takes it in 4. They all but punch a ticket to the elimination round.
We just came together as a team, and Coach said we all just got to fight harder, and I think we all just stepped up our game, and I don't know if you could feel it, but our just momentum was just amazing, and everybody just worked together as a team, and it was so much fun.
The Raiders wrap up pool play tomorrow against Missouri Baptist. In the nightcap, Briarcliff taking on number 12 Lindsey Wilson. Late in the first set, Natalina Nashiva gets the big kill. Lindsey Wilson up 24-22, but back come the Chargers. Jenna Berg with the block. BCU up 25-24. Then in the tiebreak, Rochelle Harrell, the pride of Council Bluffs, knocks things up at 26, and then Harrell from the line serves up the ace. They lead it 27-26. They can't close it out there, but on set point, Berg ends it with a kill. Lindsey Wilson, though, finishes strong. They take the next 3 sets to get a 3-1 win. BCU wraps up pool play tomorrow against Davenport. Well, a few years ago, Iowa coach Fran McCaffrey had his eyes on 3 AAU teammates. He got 2 of them, Mike Gazelle and Adam Woodbury, but missed out on the third, Marcus Page, who went to North Carolina. Iowa and the Tar Heels taking on each other in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. We pick it up in the second half. It's Gazelle driving and finishing, drawing the foul. Hawkeyes take the lead. Then very late, Hawkeyes clinging to a 3-point lead. Page looking to be the hero for the Tar Heels, but it's no good. Long rebound. Adam Woodbury tracks it down. He had 11 and 7. Gazelle had 16. Iowa gets a big-time road win. We shift to the NAIA. Top-ranked Morningside women on the road at Dakota Wesleyan. In the second, Tigers actually lead it, and Celeste Beck cans the triple to stretch that lead out. But here come the Stangs. Lexi Ackerman, the pride of Central Lyon, hoop and the hack. Mustangs playing tough. Then they get it inside to Ashlyn Mall. Nice spin move and finish off the glass, 2 of her 18 points. But that wasn't even a team high because Ackerman, yet again, the fall away off glass. She had 19 for Morningside. Tight throughout, but the Stangs escape with a 76-71 win. And the men, a top 15 battle with the Tigers at the Corn Palace. First half action, Stangs tight lead, but Luke Bamberg bams at home and ties things up. Tanner Miller, the senior, doing his part for the Mustangs, coming off the screen and hitting the pull-up J, keeps them close. Then it's the big man, Kyle Nickel. Lost art of the mid-range J. I don't care what you say. I think that's worth at least 10 cents. But DWU starts to pull away. They get the big-time win tonight, 85-68. Back here in town, Dordt traveled down 75 to take on Briarcliff. And Matt Berg, don't get in his way. My goodness, the rim rattler puts the Chargers up a pair early, but Dordt answers. Tyler Woltersdorf, nice spin move and finish down low, ties it up. But look how quickly the Chargers get up and go. Same shot here, Austin Leffler cans the triple. Chargers go up 9-6. Dordt would battle and lead at the break, but then BCU runs away in the second. They win it 87-74. In the first half of that doubleheader, early second half action, Briarcliff running away with it. Behind that mass of bodies, Sloan Masters gets a steal. She's off to the races. 3-point play makes it 57-28. Then Lexi Henschke, potato olays for everybody. The triple opens up a 31-point lead. Paige Engbers would hit the wing 3 here for the defenders, but it was all Chargers tonight. They get it done 73-42. Finally, Wayne State taking on SDSU and a homecoming for Wildcat freshman Tyler Nagy. His dad, Scott, the longtime head coach of the Jackrabbits. Son strikes first. He drills a pull-up J. Dad's like, yeah, I taught him that. But SU would find its rhythm. Zach Horseman, he was 1 of 1 from deep tonight. There it is. Then Cody Larson, nice spin move down low, finishes in the paint. He had a game-high 16. The Jackrabbits get the win, 89-55. And I saw your guys' confused look there. Lexi Henschke won free potato olays from Taco John's for a year, and she's hitting triples for Briarcliff.
Really?
How about that?
Holy cow.
Yeah. I think she should share with
Looking
all
for
of
a
us.
lunch partner.
Yeah, there you go. Good deal. Well, Scott rejoins us after we take a quick break, so stay tuned for a final look at your forecast.
Jewelry Center is having a total stock liquidation. Everything must be sold. $1.5 million in jewelry and gems is on sale. This coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Pat's Jewelry Center is giving away 25 free pearl bracelets each day to the first 25 adults through the door at 12 noon. Must be 18 or over. Pat's Jewelry Center is located in downtown Center Mall.
All right, let's find something that can handle these winter mornings. Focus with the Northland Edition winter package. Now we're talking. In silver? Ooh, let's do red. Beautiful. Wow, a no-charge remote start? Yes, please. And heated seats and mirrors? That'll be comfy. Plus it gets that MPG? Perfect. And now I could get a Focus with winter package and no-charge remote start for just $159 a month? That's just $159 a month? Better visit my local Northland Ford dealer today.
Another call, Santa.
Hey, Santa.
Well, hello, Ryan.
Please, Santa, I'm begging you. No more socks or sweaters. All I want is a new Ford Super Duty.
More max towing power than any other pickup.
Almost 16 tons.
It's a beast.
I'm just not sure if there's room in the sleigh.
You're Santa Claus. You can figure it out.
Now during the Ford Dream Big Sales event, get up to $5,000 total cash back on a 2015 Super Duty. That's up to $5,000 cash back, only at your local Northland Ford dealer.
Find great gifts with Menard's last-minute home and gift sale. This Rockwell Sonocrafter oscillating toolkit includes a powerful 4-amp motor and a 34-piece accessory kit. A tool-free blade change system allows for fast and easy accessory changes. Only $119. Complete your projects with Irwin Marple's chisels. Right now, they're all on sale. This 3-piece woodworking chisel set features hardened steel blades and contoured handles for superior performance and precision. Just $12.99.
Save big money at Menards.
Come to Hy-Vee this Friday and Saturday for a taste of Hy-Vee, holiday style, and sample a wide variety of food, perfect for your holiday gatherings. Indulge in our decadent gourmet cupcakes and fabulous brie toppers. Discover savory shrimp, petite sirloin roast, and our sauced and tossed wings. Dig into several delightful dips with our fresh-baked tortilla and pita chips. Join us for a taste of Hy-Vee this Friday and Saturday.
And before we go tonight, we want to give you a quick look inside the White House. Not because it's white, but because there's an evergreen there this year. That's right, it's the Christmas season, and the theme this year at the White House is the Children's Winter Wonderland. Decorations paying tribute this year to members of the military and their families as well.
The White House Holiday Tour features 26 Christmas trees, including the official White House Christmas tree, which stands 18 feet tall. And get this, there's also a 300-pound gingerbread house.
Wow.
Just in case you're hungry. Don't take a little nibble off that one. I'm sure you'd get in trouble, right?
You can handle potato Olays, not the gingerbread house.
Tim and I are still reeling from this free potato Olays, Scott.
Well, the weather's looking pretty good here as we go through tonight, and also we do have our Christmas decorations out here as well at the ABC9 studios. 21 for the low temperature, mostly cloudy skies, maybe a flurry or two. 40 for the high tomorrow. Here's the 7-day 30s and 40s ahead.
Stay tuned for Jimmy Kimmel, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.